Back to our second episode of our new podcast.
Yes, and tell me.
Yo, what you say, yeah. Man has been shouting this someone.
Trisha correct.
Yeah, and as we said, it's the podcast, you know what I'm saying?
Yeah.
So first things first. Cheers on a Rooney.
Cheers. And guess what? We'll turn the microphones on this time. Sorry, Misha's turned the microphones on this time.
Honestly, what a palaver.
I know, but we still did it though, didn't we?
Yeah, well, it's just one of them things.
It's not as if we're new at this game.
That's it, just put me on blast like that, yeah. Idiot.
Sorry, Misha.
No, you're not. Anyway, so, yes, and tell me what. Right, so you've heard in the news, obviously, everyone's talking about it at the minute. They're on about banning XL Bullys. XL Bullys are...
What is one of them? What is that?
So
Anyway?
basically, it's like... I don't even know how to describe it to
Is
you.
it a mixed breed or...?
Yeah, so they're American.
Yeah.
Actually, I think it's American. It's an American pit bull bloodline.
Okay.
So I was reading something about it. It said that it's an American bull terrier. But the people who were in the kennel clubs before, back whenever, there was because obviously we've got British bull terriers, and they was like, no, you can't call that. So now it's been called a pit bull or whatever, and I don't know. It's called a pit bull, and pit is actually the word that they were used when they were fighting.
Okay, what? Because the dogs were in the pit?
I have not got a clue. I don't know. That is a point, actually. Does anyone actually know why a pit bull is called a pit bull? Is it because they're put in the pits? Is it because they're derived from another thing?
Yeah.
Anyway, but these dogs they're bred. They are bred to be. They're standing like this, dead muscly, hella big.
But they're protectors, aren't they, more than anything else?
Yeah. But like, my thing is, yeah, all dogs are capable of being nasty. All dogs.
Yeah, well, that's every breeding thing, though.
That's what. Oh yeah, people, dog, pitney, cat, snail, bee.
Everybody's got that thing in them, Misha. But like the thing is, I think as with children, is how you teach. If whatever you instill in your children, your pets, that's how they'll turn out.
Yeah, it's just an environment thing, isn't it? I suppose. Yeah. Like if you're brought up in an environment where you are being shouted at, it is nasty. You're going to turn out some kind of way.
Yeah.
But like, I think personally, because they're saying, so the woman went on this morning or something like that, and she had her dog with her, didn't move, just sat there.
Was it one of them dogs?
Loving life. And she was saying the attacks have gone up because there's more of them now.
Okay.
But yeah, so the more dogs there is, the more attacks. Do you know what I mean? Like, I don't think something along those lines, like a ratio thing. But a lot of people are saying Labradors are quite nasty. And obviously, George's mum's got a Labrador, lovely. Absolutely lovely, it's amazing.
If you love that pet, like I just said, if you love that pet and you instill all that goodness in
it's about training.
A living being.
It's about training. It's like with your children, you teach them respect.
Yeah, that's what I'm saying.
Otherwise, if you don't...
Yeah, I mean, it's just not right. I mean, like, instead of... okay, when these dogs attack, don't get me wrong, because I was attacked by a dog when I was coming from church in my poncho. We should just put
was this your green poncho?
Yeah, that's a green
we'll find the photo. I'm gonna put it up.
And I was attacked, and it made me. And I was only a little girl then because I was going to Sunday school, and coming from Sunday school, and I was frightened of dogs ever since. But then, like John's mum had a dog. Obviously, I can be around people's dogs, but if they're friendly. But when they're jumping on me, I don't like that.
Yeah, I know, because I've seen you, because when we went around before, and you were like. Yeah. And obviously, and this dog he's so cute, he's beautiful, he's lovely, he's so dope, like he's just daft basically. Yeah. But mum didn't like it, and he was just looking at mum like, please stroke me. Yeah. But mum's just like, oh my god, like a bit like. I was like, mum, don't worry about it. It's fine.
With things like that, but you know what I mean. It's not that. I don't think people shouldn't have dogs, but I think people should have what they want. But what I'm saying is, treat them Probably.
Yeah, and I think
they won't be like
yeah,
the way they
but
do.
for me, it's all about training.
Yeah.
So, for example, if you've got a dog, right, you know, with some dogs require more attention, more training than others. For example, if you've got what's them dogs that run around? All of them. What are they called?
A sheepdog.
No, yeah, them kind of dogs.
Yeah.
Nah, the other ones that they used when they was hunting foxes.
Oh, greyhounds.
Great, no, but either way, but then obviously again, you've got
Oh, you mean when they're
beagles,
Yeah,
right?
yeah.
They require so much exercise.
Yeah.
Cocker spaniels require exercise. Like all
Yeah, but are they not bred to?
that's what I was about to say. Greyhounds, what they're
Yeah.
bred for, the racing, they run and whatever.
Yeah.
They're bred for a certain reason. You got cane corsos. People have them when they live in like in America and places like that because they'll fight off a bear.
Yeah.
Like there's certain like they will protect you from a bear. Like, and this is the thing. Certain things are bred for certain reasons, and when them dogs are actually used for them reasons, it's okay. When they're used for them reasons, it's okay. But you've got to remember the temperament. They're bred for a reason, and the temperament is always it will always be there. But like it's an environmental thing. If you train them correctly, you can train a dog to kill. You can also train a dog to just sit by your side and not do nothing the whole time, like walk. Do you know what I mean? Like it is all about training.
But like you know, there's dogs. I mean, like dogs actually cry like human beings. You know what I mean? And you know, when I've seen stories like I saw a story when this dog was best mates with a horse. Yeah. And when the horse died, it cried on the horse's grave. Another story when another dog cried on the man's grave. Yeah. And would not leave it.
Well, I've seen the one where it was at a funeral.
Yeah.
Went to the funeral. It was in America. That was. Yeah. It was an army dog. Yeah. And it literally just looked at the car and just stayed there. It wouldn't move.
It's like when the men go out to war. Men and women go out to war. And
that's what I mean.
They can't wait to come back. And when they come back, they know the smell. Instantly,
yeah, dogs don't forget. Like when you see I was seeing a video about the guy who he lost his dog, and about 3, 4, 5, 6, 7 years, the dog was like, and the dog walked straight past him, and then the dog's nose fucked up, and all of a sudden ran straight back to the man.
In the bench,
and ran straight up to the man, and the dogs, but he got so excited, like because when dogs get really excited, they weed them, don't they? Yeah. And then that's what happened. But this is the thing. I personally, it is literally how you bring something up. It's how you train something. And temperament's temperament.
And treat as well.
Yeah, that's what I mean. Like it's like I said with children. Treat your kids with respect. You bring them up. You discipline them. I don't mean you beat your kids. I'm just saying discipline them. You speak to them. You teach them right from wrong. Yeah. Teach your dog right from wrong. Do you know what I mean? Like it's all about environment. But if you are going to bring these things in, you need to be hitting the back street breeders that are doing it literally just for this. And me personally, I think that's terrible. That's disgusting. That as well, isn't it? Yeah, people are literally just breeding them for money, and then they're selling the dogs for like 3, 5, 10 million, 9,000 pounds.
Now I've noticed that people aren't doing that, buying them anymore.
No, people aren't.
Yeah, I mean, so now these dogs will just get dumped or something.
Yeah, and that's why we've got an influx now of kittens and stuff like that. Yeah. Because all right. There's a big debate that I've also seen about cats and dogs. If you own a cat and if you own a dog, blah 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 blah. If you let your cat out and your cat runs in the road, that's your cat's fault. What do you mean? It's your cat's fault. It's a cat. Yeah. Be real. But that's why they brought that thing in now. If you hit a cat, you've got to stop. Just like if you hit a dog before, you had to stop. People don't know.
Did they brought that? Then?
Yeah. It's illegal. I do believe now it's illegal to hit a cat and just go about your business. And people are like, well, your cat shouldn't be allowed out, like to go and shit in the garden.
That's a cat is meant to do that, go out.
Yeah, no, but when it's coming in my garden, if it comes in my garden, I'm going to do this.
God,
I'm going to
taking the actual piss out of me.
When you're going a dog, at least you walk your dog. What the hell are you on about? Like our cats, they're so lovely,
aren't they?
And the thing is, as well, right? We've got a massive garden, so our cats can go about the business.
Out there, and it's only Dave really that goes out the front, isn't it?
Yeah, my boy. I'm really sorry to the neighbours that live across the road because my boy will go and take a poo in your front garden.
But you can't help that. I mean, like the thing is,
if I see him doing it, but then again, he's only there for a minute, so I think he's having a way.
Yeah, but you can't put a cat on a leash, can you?
Yeah. I'd love to do that, but it's not natural. It's not like what we're used to seeing. But I've lost the point of where I was going with that story. But anyway,
it's a selling thing as well. That's what you're saying.
Yeah. But that's what I mean. Like our cats. That's what I'm saying. Yes, well,
yeah.
You need to stop
Sorry.
doing this. Thank you. Now you just knocked out my whole knuckle. And pushed it right below. It's somewhere in my wrist.
Oh, no, can we carry on?
And then can we carry on? But we're responsible. All our cats have been done.
Yeah.
All our cats are chipped. We're responsible cat owners. They're fed, they're looked after, they're fleed, they're wormed, they're this, they're that.
Yeah, and they eat pork chops, chicken, anything.
Yeah, our cats live good. Our cats eat better than most people like that.
Yeah,
And our cats,
that's our leftovers. We don't actually cook a roast chicken for the cat.
except at Christmas, Mum does like to spoil them with a little bit of salmon or something, like a bit of turkey. But no, like our cats are well looked after. Like,
but that's a point.
That's what I mean. But this is what I'm saying with the breeding thing. You've got breeders everywhere. You need to, that's where you need to be going. Don't go for the people that are with these responsible dog owners. I know it's then a case of proving it and blah blah blah, but you just got to look at it. Do you know what I mean?
Honestly, lots of dog owners are up in arms about it because they've got the same kind of dogs and they are loving. Yeah, but them dogs are loving. So they don't see. So how many of these dogs have attacked? That we've heard in the news.
I don't know.
Yeah, I mean, so from that ratio to the loving ones ratio, it's not
yeah, exactly. So realistically, let's say probably out of 100, no, let's say out of 1,000, probably like 50, maybe a bit more.
Probably less, I would say.
But it's again, if you're gonna go for like the dog owners, you've got to go for all dog owners, in my opinion. Like, I was talking the other day and Georgie even said, she was like, she loves dogs. She's been around dogs all her life. She literally said she's even cautious when you see any kind of dog off the lead in a park, in a field, wherever. She's even cautious about it.
That is the owner of the dog.
Exactly. And she's even said, and I thought, yeah, do you know what? That's actually right. If you're going to muzzle dogs, muzzle all dogs.
Yeah.
Muzzle them all.
But if they just kept them on the leash, like you say,
but be responsible. If you're going to go to a dog park, number one, if your dog's got recall, then go to a dog park and let your dog off the lead. But if you're going to go to a random where you know there's going to be kids, there's going to be this, there's going to be that, keep your dog on the lead the whole time. Like if that'd be my.
That's what we
go
do,
to a dog park.
Yeah.
Go.
I don't know if there's such a thing. Is there such a thing?
Yeah. Where you can just walk them, or you go to somewhere a bit more secluded where you know there's no one there. Just let your dog only let your dog off the lead if your dog's got recall. Because if you call your dog, if you shout for your dog and your dog don't run back, but then next minute it's biting next man, or do you know what I mean? Sniffing around next dog. Do you know what I'm trying to say? Yeah. Like, and be responsible. Get your dog. Make sure your dogs are chipped. If you're not buying, this is what I'm saying. If you're not purchasing your dog to breed that dog, which I don't think you should be doing anyway, unless you are a licensed breeder and properly doing and know what you're doing. Get your dogs done. Like, why do you know what I mean? Because it's like there's an influx of kittens now all over Facebook. Yeah, no. Because people are like, I'm not being funny. It doesn't cost that much to go to the vets and get it done.
Exactly.
I know we're living in a cost of living thing.
Yeah, but the reason they're doing it is for the dollar, isn't it?
Yeah, but you do realise that vets now are doing helping people out. They're doing it at a cut price or for free.
Yeah.
Because they're sick of all the animals that are out there.
Yeah. It's not that sick of it. There's too many of them, isn't there? But then again, that's what they said about humans, Misha. I mean, where does it all end? Anyway.
Yeah, exactly. But
I mean, like, the thing is, at the end of the day, that's what they say. Like in certain countries, stop having kids, stop doing this. If they had, what do you call it?
Contraception.
Then they wouldn't. You know what I mean? But, the government needs to put the cap on
everything.
I don't know, on people breeding too many things.
Yeah.
You know what I mean? In one household, they would do cat, dog, mouse, everything. Do you know what I mean? It's just ridiculous. It's just ridiculous, and it's all for
money.
Yeah. I mean, don't get me wrong, I know that we all need money and all that kind of thing, but like if you do it like once or twice, stop after that. Yeah,
but you'll also find though, with the people that are doing it like that, they're doing it in the sense of, like if you're not licensed breeders,
you're not allowed to do it if you're not licensed.
No. If you get caught, you can get in trouble. But some people are licensed breeders in the workplace. But then you've got the proper licensed breeders that will like make sure that whether you're buying the dog or not, they'll make sure that dog's going to a good home.
Yeah.
Whereas some people don't care, it's just like, oh yeah, thank you, I'll take my £1,000, off you go, bye. But some people actually genuinely care.
Yeah, but the thing is, honestly, like when I was growing up, I never heard of such a thing.
Literally,
Ever.
but no, that's how it should be. Like, I think you should make sure that your cat or dog, whatever you're breeding, if you are a licensed breeder, is going to a good home, regardless of the money. You make sure they're going to, and you'll find that most of them do. But it's these backstreet ones or whatever. Just give them money, and they'll sell them a little bit cheaper than your proper people.
Yeah.
But
I don't agree with it, Mish. I don't agree with things like that, to be honest. But like the thing is, who am I? I'm just Trish.
Yeah, but that's your opinion. You're entitled to that.
I am entitled. But like the thing is, at the end of the day, people could do what they want, but they need to be, like I say, responsible kid. You know what I mean?
Yeah, but if you look back through time, and through one decade it was like Rottweilers, and it was Dobermans, and another time it was, and you look at all the dogs that they're saying.
You don't really see Dobermans much, do you?
No, they're not banned. They're not banned. They're still around.
They're not banned. Are they extinct? Getting like.
To be fair, I don't. It's not very often. I haven't seen. It's like normally you don't see them walking around really anymore. There's a lot of them in America, like on American videos and stuff like you see, like TikTok.
I mean, like, you used to see lots of when I was growing up. This is when I was growing up. We used to see Dobermans, Alsatians, sausage dogs.
Yeah.
Don't really see.
This is what I'm saying, but throughout the time, different dogs have been blamed for different things. So at one time it was the Rottweilers that were doing it, then it was Staffords, then it was German Shepherds, like Alsatian dogs. Not one time do you see a Labrador in there, but Labradors always... Poodles, they're also nasty.
Yeah.
They're known to be nasty as well. Some of these dogs... Right, so I was looking at the Ban dog list.
Do you think... Sorry to interject, but like, the thing is, do you think because the dogs what they complain about now is because they're bigger...
Yeah.
They're big rather than the Chihuahua, what you just said?
100%. Because if you look back... So I was looking at the Ban dog list, right? And one of the dogs that was banned is... This dog is bred for, what was it bred for? To protect something, if that's what it's bred for. And they banned it in this country because it's too big. Because it's too big and it's too muscly. That's why they banned it.
So, they're going to ban every bodybuilder?
No, but that's what it said. I was literally looking for banned dogs in the UK and trying to figure out why.
Okay, yeah, but what...
And it came up that they've been banned because they're too muscly and too big.
Well, what I think they should be banning the human beings that
who
are treating these dogs wrong, bringing them up wrong, all of that kind of thing.
Yeah, but again, it's like we were saying with the whole people thing. But the one I'm not even gonna lie, this one dog.
Like adults, human beings take steroids. Is it dogroid?
No, I think it's steroids. But for dogs, I think
really?
so. I think. Anyone that knows in the comments, let us know if that's a thing. I think it is a thing, but I'm not sure. But there was one dog that I completely hate, and it's purely the look of it, and it's the white one, the one that you're on about that killed Nana's cat. Yeah. The one that Nana had to beat off with a stick.
Oh my god! Yeah. Oh my god! It was so many years because obviously we told you that story, but the owner was just standing in that gully bit watching that dog do that to my mum's cat.
I'm gonna put a picture of the dog. It's not that I hate the dog. I don't like the way the dog looks. It looks nasty, and it's the white one and with the long face, and it's like the picture.
You don't see many of them now.
No, God. They're ugly dogs. I don't know what they were bred for. They were nasty. But then you've got if you look back through time, Staffies, they were nursery dogs. They used to look after kids.
Really?
You could leave your dog with the kid, and you'd. I'll go on about your business. What do you want?
Hi, Georgina. You okay, babe?
She's such a wanker.
It's an English bull.
Oh, is it? There you go. You read the English Bull Terrier.
Yeah,
No, I'm joking about that. No, but seriously, I'll put again. I love doing this for you guys. I'm just so good at it as well. I'll put a picture in the video in between us, like I did before in the last one. You best to watch the last one. Of there is actually a picture. I don't know if it's real, staged or what, but the picture is there's a kid, 2 kids, I think, and in a cart with a staffy right next to him. Staffy's just there
you see many stories like that, Mish. It's not just stuff.
No, I didn't know that was true. Dad told me that. I think it was back in Victorian times. That dog was a nursery dog. Used to look after people's pitney.
It wasn't chasing nappies. It was just there to guard it, wasn't it?
Yeah. Oh, the whole time.
So I wouldn't say looked after. I'd just say guard.
The dog babysat. You know what? You know exactly what I mean. God, so every minute you're doing this to me. But yeah, so that's my opinion and our opinion on the whole dog situation. Just be I think it's just a case of be a responsible dog owner. Yeah. Have a great recall for your dog. Train your dog. If some dogs require more training than others, make sure your dog gets that.
When you bring your children up, bring your dogs up the same way.
Yeah, but then it comes the comparison of my dog's like my kid.
I mean, the dog's not going to sit on the table, but you know what I mean, Misha?
Well, you don't.
Well, in some people's houses, maybe. Yeah. But anyway, but you know what I mean? Teach your dogs manners. Because you can't do that. It's the same thing.
The dog's there. Like, say please. Please.
Yeah, because that's what they do, Paul.
Yeah, but then they've got these buttons as well.
Yeah? What buttons?
But then that goes I want to train our cat. I think our cat's too old now. But you can get the buttons where the cat will press it and they'll go, Mom.
Yeah. Food, that's just a bit robotic, isn't it?
No, they can press the buttons and it's like the dog, so they understand and then speak to you. That's what I'd love to do that, but I think our cats are too old now. Well, River's not, but River's a prick, so we're not going to bother. I know we say we love our cats, we do, but River is a prick. Honestly, God, he's about 4, 5. He's an absolute arsehole. As far as cats go, like, I'd put him in the bin tomorrow.
No, you wouldn't.
I wouldn't, but, like, metaphorically speaking, I'd put him in the bin tomorrow and, like, just dash him one.
To a missus, myself.
Yeah.
All of us, she's going to put us in the bin at some point.
No, but, you know... Yeah, because it's a nice way of, it means I love you, and it's just a temporary place to put you. But, yeah, it's a temporary place to put you.
Rude.
I'm going to take you out before the bin men come, put it that way. Well, I think your tongue was just searching for the straw then. This is you, look, let's see, look. Idiot. No, but on a serious level, but that's our opinion on the whole dog thing and whatnot. But in other news, there was a thing I wanted to do.
What was it? It doesn't matter. Come on, do it next time.
No.
We're doing a podcast tomorrow, aren't we?
Yeah, we're doing podcasts all the time. Like, I hope you... Do you know what? That first podcast took me so long to fucking edit.
Won't take you this long.
No, do you know why, right? I never realised how much room a video takes up. My phone was full. No, my phone wasn't full. I lie. The iPad was full. Yeah. The laptop was full. Everything's just looking at me like, Like, what do you want me to do? Like, where are you going to put this then? I was deleting videos. I was deleting this. I was deleting that. We recorded the podcast. The
microphones weren't on.
Yeah, recorded our first podcast. The mics weren't on. It took me longer than it should have. Way longer. It took me about 3 days to get that out, just because I was trying to move footage from here, footage from our other 2 recording devices onto the things. No, but I'm just saying. I'm just telling you all this, right? Because if there's anyone out there, yeah. Well, I know there's people out there, but give us. Give us your recommendations on what you think is the best way to do things. Like, I'm changing the frames that we're recording things on so it don't take up so much room and blah blah blah.
No, what we're just asking for, is people that do what we do. That's what you ask.
Yeah, the people that do. Like, what do you recommend? Like,
yeah, technophobes, isn't it?
Is that what it's called? Are you a technophobe or a technophile? Me no. I just know what I'm doing and I just do it. Anyway, aside to that, there's a big fight coming up soon. And you don't know much about this, but that really surprises me.
Yeah, but I'm not... You're talking about boxing, aren't you?
Yeah.
But I'm not really... it's not my thing, mate.
KSI told me through
it just makes me... I'm like... when you're watching people beating up each other, basically.
Yeah.
I'm like... because I hate anything like that.
Do you know what's weird, right? I can't watch these... I can't watch You've Been Framed.
Yeah, you can't blame because when they're hurting themselves, it's like, oh my God.
I'm like this.
Yeah.
No.
Yeah, but you can watch boxing.
But you know when I was a kid, loved You've Been Framed. Yeah. I think it stems from, I used to watch this thing on MTV, I swear it was called Snapped. Snapped? Anyone know?
Is that
write in the comments.
Like
Honest to God, it was like You've Been Framed, but graphic. Oh, no. And there's one video that sticks in my mind, right? And it was this lad, and he was on a skateboard, and he went down some railings, and he landed.
Is that when he broke his body?
What? He broke them all. Right?
Yeah, but his legs, he went right down in the middle of his legs, didn't he? I think I saw that one as well.
I don't know. There was a bloke that went right up and just right. Can you imagine? He had a penny after that.
So with you to talk about You Being Framed, that them days, it was just with the camcorder. I mean, so really, pretty much, it's just like now, but better.
Yeah.
Technology.
You've been
But anyway,
framed
go
as
back to
like
the
YouTube.
boxing.
But yeah, no, so this snap thing though, wait, let me say this. So the guy went down the skateboard, down the railings,
Yeah.
landed, fell, and he landed on his arm. He broke his arm here. The way he broke it was like, it just under the skin. His whole arm, this bit of his arm was like this. He was like this, and he kept on doing this. Laughing at me. Oh, what are your ass?
I mean, there you go. Well, like,
But I couldn't watch, so
boxing-
now I can't watch that.
Yeah.
But boxing, I don't know what it is about boxing, completely different. I don't feel that way about it. Because I think it's controlled.
Yeah, it is a controlled environment, but
Yeah.
you know, but like all the
I can't watch
every
MMA
boxing
though.
is another sport, and people choose to do that.
Yeah, but
people choose to do.
Yeah, but I
that
can't watch
sport.
UFC and things like that because
Yeah.
when people are kicking and then they break bones.
Yeah, that
and-
doesn't bother me. That I mean, like, it's not that it bothers me. I just don't watch it. You know,
Yeah,
it's not my
yeah.
thing. But what I'm trying to say, because I can remember watching wrestling with Big Daddy and I can't remember the guy, Giant Instax, that kind of thing.
Who?
Big Daddy and Giant Instax. Obviously, you won't know. That's when I was a kid. I used to watch that.
Yeah.
I didn't like to watch that either. You know what I mean? Because for me, people hurting each other
Yeah.
just for
Just for the crack.
just for
Some money,
yeah,
really.
Yeah, and yeah, but it is a sport.
Yeah.
Pretty much like running, football, blah blah.
To be fair, you
blah,
get
blah.
injured in any sport,
Yeah,
but
of
boxing,
course.
I
You know
think,
what I mean?
I don't know, with boxing, they've got the gloves on, it's fine. And
Yeah.
I like watching
But I
it.
know you can't wait to what. So you will watch that, and like Jeremiah, my son, he loves that. John loves that. About your dad.
Yeah, but we're actually going to be on holiday.
Yeah.
I do believe we're going to be on holiday when that fight is.
Yeah.
And the funny thing is, we was actually on holiday last
Last time.
year.
What,
when
so that did we?
Yeah. So do you remember when we all sat down in the front room and KSI was boxing and he boxed one guy he did the first round and then the last round.
Is that who's boxing?
No,
now?
but he's boxing Tommy Fury, which is Tyson Fury's brother, which was the one on Love Island. My mum's not really clued up with this kind of stuff, but I'm really excited for the fight.
you about to watch it
But
with
okay,
your
put it straight, right? Who do you think's going to win? If I'm not knowing,
If Muhammad Ali was there, him. Or Mike Tyson.
yeah, true. But Tommy, obviously,
I don't really know.
So I'm a big fan of KSI, and I'm also a big fan of Tommy Fury. I want Tommy Fury to win simply because, to be fair, I don't want. It's a great fight, and I'm excited to see it. But what I'm saying is, no, 'cause I want the only reason I want Tommy Fury to win because he's a boxer, and it's the Fury bloodline. His dad was
Okay, so what's
his
the
dad
guy?
was a boxer, his brother's a boxer,
What's
his
the other
cousin's a
guy?
boxer, and KSI's a YouTuber. You know who KSI is? You know the people that I watch all the time.
Yeah.
Sidemen,
Is he
know
fighting
them.
with
Yeah,
them?
yeah,
Is
yeah.
it?
No, he is KSI is one of them. Is Sidemen. He's the black guy that's in it.
Yeah.
Oh, there's two
Is
black
he a
guys.
boxer as well, though?
He's a
So is that the
YouTuber.
reason why you're watching it? Because of that? Because you love them beats?
I love both of them, yeah. And I want Tommy Fury to win because he's a boxer.
Yeah.
I want KSI to win because I just like his shit and I'm a fan of both of them. To be fair, I'm not bothered who's winning, but I don't know who I'm going to put my money on. Who is everyone putting
I'm
their
not going
money
to put my
on?
money on nobody, so I won't lose.
Well, yeah, but it's just a saying, isn't it? I ain't got no money to put on, but still, we'll just see how it goes. You know what I mean? Nah, I'm joking, but no, I don't know. I'll speak to my brother about that because he knows about that kind of stuff behind. But yeah, and do you know what? I know you told me not to mention it, but Mom, look how dark that bit of my knee is. Hey, has everyone look? Pickle Rick. And there's the Rick and Morty socks as well. And guess what? My legs are dry, bro. Not even my knee backs are sweaty.
Yeah, but I'm
Hey,
getting hot.
and that's another thing actually. Last week's episode, Mom turned around, did she or did she not? She didn't get sweaty knee backs, right? Couple of days later, a day later, whenever it was, Mum was in the kitchen, her whole knee back was sweating.
Can
Her
I tell
whole knee back was wet.
No, what you know? I'll tell you why.
Menopause, I've got the menopause.
I just had one just then, and that's another subject that me and Misha were going to talk about, but later on down the line, on another episode. But now I'm having a hot sweat, so I'm ready to go now.
See, and just like that, so you know, basically, when my mum gets hot sweats, yeah, she's done. She's like just done with the moment. Like, if there's a moment, it's great, but it's got to end, and it's got to end right now. So yeah, just mum's put a little damp. Yeah, but it's okay now. I'm only joking. But today, actually, we've recorded for. Probably about 30 minutes. I don't know. We'll see after all the edits. But you know what the great thing is? Mum hasn't picked up a vape once this time, so you get to see her the whole way through the video. But yeah, just Mum was vaping. She does vape. She doesn't smoke. She vapes. She just didn't even think about it. But it is what it is. Because you know when we say to you, we are real, we are natural. What you see is what you get. Literally, that's us. We're sat at home. We're just chilling. We're loving life, and we like to bring a bit of
We
saying
can't wait.
something.
So Misha is going to set up a box, aren't you, darling? For us?
Yeah, so you can send us shit. Like, you don't even have to send us. I'm not even after like free gifts.
No,
send us a letter.
Yeah, send us a letter. Send us ideas as well of what you want us to do.
You can write that in the comments, so it's a lot quicker.
You can write that in the comment, but I'd love to. We would love to open your letters in front of you.
Yeah, that'd be nice. That would.
Yeah, wouldn't it, Misha?
Yeah.
Yeah, I mean, so send us whatever you like. You know what I mean? As long as it's nice. Okay.
If you say, well, yeah, to be fair, if you send me something, I'm not going to read it, but I'll open it and I'll look at it. But don't get me sending me no shit. I mean, literal shit.
Well, we'll smell that before we open it, won't we? But anyway, so we're going to say...
Aya.
Yes, and tell me what?
Huh?
Aya.
Bye. See, mum's...
See ya.
Wait. She's making all outros without me. So, yeah. So, thank you for joining us on the second episode of our new podcast.
Guess and tell me what?
See, she couldn't even let me do it on my own. See ya. Honest to God.
Bye.
No, wait. Bye.
That was over. What the fuck was that?